we've just turned off the Gibb River Road towards Drysdale Station and ultimately passed through that on our way up to Kalumburu, Honeymoon Bay, Mitchell Plateau, Mitchell Falls, all those things. And because it's getting late in the day, we'll call it camps somewhere around Drysdale before we refuel and supplies and get ready to head up that way. So all good so far. After a bit of repair on Shane's car today, but yep, onwards and upwards, heading directly north now.
Oh, it's like pea soup.
So Kalumburu, the road to Kalumburu. This is what we're dealing with. Into the sun. Dust, bull dust. Can't see a thing. And it's, as there's no wind at all, it's just sitting there hovering. It's not fun at all.
25
About
kilometres.
20 to 30 kilometres an hour max.
I'm going to get this little LV that's coming on the GoPro and we'll see what it looks like. Through the dust, looks pretty badass.
Jay Banger, you online?
Maybe there. And there? Is that you?
What?
Oil there?
Oh yes. Follow the trips.
And there? What happened, Daniel?
Nothing.
Oh, look.
I'm so happy to get here, blow us load.
I had great pleasure running up with my phone.
We just missed Daniel under the 80 series.
I've lost a light.
Oh, what happened?
What's that?
The Tritons lost a spotty. That was savage, wasn't it?
And we have Dino. Finally made it. How's it going, Rob? Where's the best view?
So, good morning all. Just thought we'd have a quick toolbox because we've got a new member of our group. Hi, Dean.
Hello.
We met Dean at Drysdale Station last night and he's coming with us up to Kalumburu Way. And he has a 200 series, come all the way from sunny Queensland.
Yeah, North Queensland.
Yeah, been on the road for a little while. Alright, where are we going, Mr.
So,
Jason?
As we probably all realise, Drysdale Station, we are right here. It's basically one road up and one road back. However, there is a T-junction where it splits off. You do the Port Warrender four-wheel drive only track. It goes up through Mertens Falls and Mitchell Falls to Port Warrender. And then you'd unfortunately come back, one way in, one way out, to that same junction, and then you go the Kalumburu Road up the other way through the Mission and McGowan Island and Honeymoon Bay. Both destinations we want to tackle. Which one we do first is the question that needs to be answered.
Which is the longest?
Let's make it to the fork, I reckon, first.
And decide.
So it works out roughly 260 kilometre round trip from the turn off up to Honeymoon Bay and back. It's about a 206 kilometre return from on the Port Warrender Road up and back. There's an extra 30k return on the road into Mitchell Falls, and there's nearly basically 100 k's each way from Drysdale up to the turn off, so double that, a couple of hundred. So that's where it's nearly 700 k's all up.
So which one's going to be easier and which one's harder? And Is it all the same from here on
I
in?
think from my limited sort of research, the Port End Road is a four-wheel drive only, so that will be the harder one.
So why don't we do that first?
And then maybe that's a good idea. Then once we accumulate that under our belt, we can spend all the time we want up at Honeymoon Bay and all that.
So we're just heading out of Drysdale River Station, and we're on the road going up towards Kalumburu.
Northbound to Kalumburu. Been a long time coming. This should be good. Relaxed day, bit of fishing. Looking forward to this. Maybe even get some time back on my car.
Giving the cars a nice wash, get all that red dust off.
Kalumburu track's a bit corrugated. Stop and tighten a few bolts every now and then. So far so good. Don't know how people drag caravans up here though. Man, they must have some issues. Scoping out a little spot for a barra on our way up to Kalumburu. This little river come up, bloke walking past, been catching him here. Cherubin as well. This could be us for the night, I reckon. Try up here and see if we can go and get somewhere past these other crew. Have to excuse the sun in the eyes. This looks pretty cool.
So we've made our way towards about 20 minutes from Kalumburu community and stopped for a little breather and right on the banks of a river, and we've decided we might camp here for the night because there's the river right there, right on the doorstep. And the keen fishermen think it might be barra country. And as we swing around, we are camped right here next to it. Fire. Beautiful. That'll do us. Just what the doctor ordered. Hey Shane. So we're just entering the town site or the community of Kalumburu. They got their fair share of issues up here, but generally considering or comparing it to other West Australian north west towns we've been through, it's actually not too bad. It's quite clean, but they certainly love to have their half-wrecked cars out on the front verge.
It's a dry community as well.
They're everywhere. Kalumburu is actually a dry community, so maybe that's part of the reason why it's not got quite as many issues.
Lovely cars sitting around the neighbourhood. Plenty of spare Toyota bolts. There's a spare Navara for Lloydie down there, Daniel.
Yeah, geez, I think there's a spare one of everything here, I've just said.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The resource centre, it's where you go and get your permits, or if that's closed, you can actually get them at the general store.
Tell you what, there's some nice old buildings in that Kalumburu mission too, eh?
Yeah, really. I was just looking at that. They
There's
date back to
museum.
really early 1900s when they first moved from the Pago mission. I reckon that's possibly where they went.
Can you go into the museum?
Yeah, I reckon so. Nice old buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed up here the nice big basketball centre right there.
I think that's the school up there.
Oh,
on
that
the
could
left.
possibly be the school as well, yeah. And notice there's a footy oval up here on the left, just past the police station. One very remote town, Kalumburu.
Yeah, McGowan's Beach, 20 k's.
So we were just taking a photo and the Triton was possessed in Kalumburu.
Lucky it might be the bull bar on the tyre.
And look at that.
Oh, that's just lucky. The
Oh.
Triton's jealous. Right on the tyre.
One day I want to be a big truck.
Dino needs a bit of help getting to Drysdale, it's running out of fuel.
Ah, yeah, just preparing for it, eh? So we've heard about a World War II plane that's been dumped here, and the main body of the aircraft is right here. When the Japs invaded, many years ago, and this is it. Wow. It's holding up well.
Unbelievable, that's all they're flying around here when you look at it, eh? How thin that shit is.
Mm.
Even that normal plane, too.
Well, well.
I don't know what that is over there. I think that's more of it over there.
And as we walk further across, there's stuff scattered everywhere. There's a motor. Looking rather sad. Another part of it. Another part of the engine by the looks of it.
Oh yeah, very cool.
So after travelling through the Kalumburu community and then checking out the wrecks of the old World War II plane, we're on the track heading towards McGowan's and Honeymoon Bay. I think it's how far? Yeah,
20 k's.
about 20 k's up. So yeah, continuing our journey. Really dense bush through here, and sandy tracks. So just when we thought we were in for nice sandy tracks, it's turned again. It's rocky and it's full of corrugations. This is quite horrific, this one. There's 20 k's up to McGowan's and Honeymoon. Bone rattling.
Nearly there, 2 kilometres.
So we're just driving into Honeymoon Bay at the moment. To have a look around, but I think we might have to just report into the office first. Let them know we are on their grounds. So here we are at Honeymoon Bay. Just around the corner from McGowan's Beach. Another optional swimming spot, camping spot, fishing spot, and crocodile hot area. Swim at your own risk. Actually the most northern point I believe you can actually access legally by vehicle. This water looks magic.
Must be dust coming from Pago up there.
Boys are going to have a quick little dip, being aware of crocodiles.
It's a Land Cruiser with no roof.
Top Land Cruiser.
Literally a chop Land Cruiser.
That is classic. just paid a visit to Honeymoon Bay. Really nice spot, very, very hot. And we're on our way through the backtracks to have a look around the old Pago mission, which is where back in 1927 I think was established.
No, that's
And or was that? No, it might have been prior to that, and I think it got moved in 1927 to the current position of the Kalumburu Aboriginal community where it is now. So apparently there's some old parts there, so we're going to follow this track to the turn off and head up that direction and see what we can find. Just ran into a couple of locals in their chopped and converted old Toyota Land Cruiser. And yeah, I think they can basically do whatever they want up here. So here we are on McGowan's beach, right on sunset. Look at that. How good is that? Daniel, the beer in hand, eyeing off the sunset too after an hour or so of fishing. One of the northernmost tips of Western Australia. Sharing it with a few other people in these sort of campgrounds up here, but they're very basic. No hot showers or anything like that, but just perfect. Hey Julie,
Yep, lovely.
we could spend another few nights up here, I reckon. How peaceful is that? So good morning from McGowan's beach, Honeymoon Bay area, and we're beginning our descent southwards and through the community of Kalumburu soon, and back down towards the Gibb River Road via the Drysdale Station. So back to the corrugations, and after going over the cars this morning again, hopefully we make it through with not too much damage. Filling up at Drysdale and then back onto the Gibb River Road, heading towards the Mount Barnett Roadhouse and taking it from there.
Guarantees that tomorrow you'll breathe. So today do all